Welcome everyone to the Pro Trade Room Plus market replay lesson, how to test your trades. My name is Lee Goldstein, the trading director. Please remember I'm not a financial advisor. It's possible to lose money trading futures. First things first, when a trade takes place and we're interested what happened with gold, GC 1225 is our current instrument. We're wondering what happened to gold on the ISM manufacturing trade. We know that there is a trade candle on a 1-minute chart. We know that the first candle after the time of the event, it's a 10 o'clock event on a 1-minute chart, the candle after 10 o'clock, the first candle is what I call our trade candle. I go to the ruler, I go to the pencil, I go to the ruler, and I just put it at the bottom of the candle where I think the move probably started, and I go to the top of the candle where it ended, and we have a 59 tick spike on the news. 59 tick spike. To do a tiny bit more research, it actually went a little further. Pencil, ruler, bottom of the candle, and there is a way to do this all in one move. 71 ticks was our move from the first minute into the second minute of the news, after the news. Then clearly everything pulled back. 71 ticks, we would not have had a safe trap trade. That's why we don't have trap trades right now for this report. Maybe we would have, but maybe we wouldn't have because there's been some much smaller moves on this report. You have to have a zone of safety of 75 ticks. But suffice it to say, when we got here today, we said the breakout is the only trade for gold. It did move 71 ticks. It does look like it probably was a good breakout, like today was a good breakout for all. So the way you test, first thing you should do is go to Tools, go to Historical Data, and download the gold data. Market Replay, get Market Replay data. Today is the 2nd. Put the date on the 2nd, and get the gold contract GC 1225. It's right there. Download it. That's done. It downloaded that fast. Get rid of this screen. Disconnect your live connections, Bullinox and JOBB. Connect playback. Continue. Now you get your playback tape recorder control panel right there. Make sure your chart is on the right instrument. And we're going to put both of these little boxes on today's date, 9/2. Both boxes, 9/2. In the blank space under those boxes, right-click, wait for Go To show up, takes a few seconds, click Go To, put the time of the trade 10 seconds before it in the box. It's a 10 o'clock trade, 9:59:50. Gives the software 10 seconds to get ready for the trade. Make sure it's AM. If it's PM, you just check the arrow. It's AM. Okay. Now, the market goes back to 9:50 in the morning, which was before the event by 10 seconds. We have a gold setup. Get your gold setup. Make it. If you don't have a template, put your gold breakout in. Right-click the chart, click Strategy, double-click News Trader. Breakout is default. 9:59:59 is our activation time. The bracket is 12. We have a target of 10 and a target of 30. Excuse me. Target of 10, target of 30, the stop is 20. Sorry, folks, my throat's killing me. All right, that's our breakout. Label it. I label everything. I do everything the same. Breakout is labeled. The one thing I don't do is test the bracket. You don't need to do that in playback. So we have it. You can save a template. Nothing wrong with doing that. Click template, click save. Always click apply before you save it. Then click save. And this would be ISM Manufacturing GC. Today's date. And now you have a template the way you saved it, the way you traded. Okay it. And now we have enable it, right? We have our setup. Spread the chart a little bit. When we press play, we have to reset our time. Whatever reason Ninja reset the time, make sure your time at the top is 9:50, 9:50. If it's not, under the two boxes, right click, go to. Make sure your time is 9:50, 9:50, 10 seconds before the event. If you also want to practice scalping, which is easy to set up, just add the second setup to your chart that we always do, right? Right click the chart, click on strategy, news trader, change the breakout to a reverse continuation. We usually do one contract. Profit target is 25 ticks. No BE, no target one stop move. We'll use a 25 tick stop. So I'm just setting up a simple reverse continuation. One position, 25 target, 25 stop. Label it, right? GC, reverse continue. Make sure your account is on playback or the trade won't work. Okay, that's the one thing you got to do. Apply it, okay it. Make sure your other account's on playback. They're both on playback. We're ready to go. We know what the news is because we just did this. We're testing what would have happened to gold at 10 o'clock. Here comes our bracket. Let me stop it for 1 second. You know the data downloaded properly if the AB over here, ask bid, has numbers. If they're both 0, it means your data didn't download properly, okay? And Nitin says something great. Absolutely test things and watch with a 1 second chart. You can see a lot of things happening. There's more than what I show to do. Here's our gold breakout. Look at what happened. Gold whipsawed, and you couldn't see it with the naked eye. Our stop might have been too small on gold. And while it did go up, it probably needed a 30 tick stop to survive. So in our moving forward, we will increase our gold target. Watch. Stop the trade. In the blank space, go back to before the event. 9:59:50. And watch this. Disable the breakout. Right click, click on strategies, highlight the breakout, make the stop 30. Apply it so it takes the change, turn the trade back on, press play. I think that 30 stop would have created a safe trade. It feels long. Nope, it needs 35, it looks like. 35. So we'll go back. 35 tick stop is not unreasonable on a gold trade. It's just not. Not on a trade like ISM Manufacturing. That's a reasonably sized stop. 20 is small. I went back, I put the time back to 9:59:50. I unchecked the breakout gold, and I'm going to make the stop 35 ticks. apply it, press play. Now we'll test the same test with a 35 tick stop. There's our brackets. Survived. Now it's going to be a winner because we know gold went up. It's going to be a winner. So gold needed the right stop. This is how you use testing to help you find great setups. If I'm 1 or 2 ticks away from being stopped out, I might use a 37 tick stop or a 40 tick stop to guarantee, not guarantee, but to give me a better opportunity for profit. But you could see why we're not loving gold. It's choppy as all heck. All right, I'm turning off this trade. Looking at a 1 second chart, looking at different time charts can be very helpful. We'll put the time back to 9:59:50. I like the one range chart for the definitive look at what happens on a move. The 1 second chart is a good chart. Shows a lot. It really shows a lot. If you go back before the event with a 1 second chart, every click you make at the bottom is 1 second. So here we are, right where the replay starts. You could watch a 1 second chart if you want to on playback. Here's a 1 second chart. I don't like to generally trade on charts that low in time because it's too weird, if you know what I mean. But you can see a lot in a 1 second chart. You could generally, most of the time, you can see how big that stop needed to be, right? Because you see how far down the price went. In a one range chart, you actually see even more. And the one range to us is the definitive time frame for testing. It shows you every tick, every nanosecond, less than a 1 second chart. Okay? This is 10 o'clock. Price went up and it would have filled gold, and that's where it killed you. It pulled back, and you can see that on a one range chart. You can't see it on the 1 minute. You can see it on the 1 second. So when you're testing trades with the ruler, the pencil and the ruler, use a one range. And you can use a 1 second, but the one range, that was a 50 tick pullback. Now, that doesn't mean you needed a 50 tick stop. You got to check where you were filled. Okay? You might have been filled. We needed a 40 tick stop because we got filled somewhere in the middle of that, 10 ticks, right? But that's how you use market replay to check your trades, to test your trades, to design new trades. It's a great feature, something that everyone should know how to do. When you're done, go to connections, disconnect playback, just put your JOBB back, connection, let it turn on, then turn on your prop. Okay? Very good morning, everyone. I'll see everybody tomorrow morning for the craziest event we've ever tried to trade, the JOLTS report. That's all I'm saying. We'll talk about it tomorrow morning. Okay, everybody? Good start. Great to be back. Summer's over. That's sad. Very sad for sure. I will see everybody tomorrow. Any questions? You know how to reach help at 10minutetrades.com. And I'll see everybody later. Definitely a good, nice day. Thank you, Langford, for the range trade. Thank you, Calvin. We're going to mess around with some revenge trades. Anyone who has a setup they want us to look at and talk about in the room, send me an email with your setup. Do you have a setup you want us to test? Send the setup. If we think it's worth testing, we will. Okay? I'll see everybody tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day, folks. Trump at 2 o'clock, so if you're trading at 2 o'clock, put on your TV. See you later. Frank, I'm assuming you want the lesson. You want the lesson?